We hear about inflammation a lot, and I think the thing that most people think inflammation is possibly in the joints, arthritis, that kind of joint pain. Of course that is inflammation, but there's loads of other ways in which we experience inflammation that might not be so obvious, and things like hay fever, which of course is really apparent right now because it's the season for it. So I think all of these different types of ways inflammation shows up on the skin, in the gut, and also in the joints, all indicate one thing, that you're tending to eat inflammatory foods. Inflammation and those kind of responses often are hereditary, but the foods we eat really impact that. There are some things you can eat that help, such as ginger or blueberries or things that are considered to be anti-inflammatory foods. But the biggest thing is about what you eat that creates it. And I think that's what's really difficult, because real inflammation is caused by so many of the common things that we have every day, such as coffee, things like grains, sugar. All of those things really impact on our inflammation. And once you start to cut that stuff out, you really start to notice in a big way how those things shift. So for people who have hay fever, if you just decide to cut out the dairy, cut out the sugar, cut out the coffee, I know, easier said than done, but you really will start to see that clear up. You wouldn't think the two things are connected, but often they are. Often our body's really giving us an indication of what's going on or what's out of balance, the imbalance. And I think we don't really want to make sacrifices, but the reality is that we're paying and we're suffering for the choices that we make. So if you would like to put your attention to those things and notice the difference, then we would really encourage you to do that. Some of the things that we sell at Dr Gaye, such as the Super Golden, is a great anti-inflammatory beverage because it doesn't have anything in it that creates inflammation, but does have things like turmeric and ginger, which are great as an antidote for inflammation. That's all from me. If you want to subscribe, please do so. Otherwise, have a healthy week.